What's up, YouTube? What's your boy King Say something? I'm back to it. Make sure you like and subscribe as you always. Watch the full video.
So DDG just filed a court order to stop Halle from leaving the country with their son. Claims she's a risk to herself.
What the hell didn't happen now, y'all?
And the infant. Now, according to documents obtained by TMZ, DDG has filed an emergency motion to stop Halle Bailey.
Wait, hold on. Who is snitching to TMZ, bro? How do TMZ be? How y'all be knowing? Somebody got to be in that building, call them and tell them, hey, such and such just left and did this. And if so, ain't that against your job? You calling a news outlet to report somebody just came in and filed paperwork that has nothing to do with them. Shouldn't that be against the law? Cause that gotta be what's happening. Like it's not a reporter just sitting there outside DDG house and then watch him go all the way to this building and sit right there, wait till he came out. Like that if you are doing it, that's stalking. That's stalking. Yes, you have a job where you take photos and report things, but that's stalking.
From taking their infant son out of the country. He's claiming that she poses an emotional and psychological risk to the child. DDG filed docs Wednesday morning asking for an emergency hearing because he says Halle has made plans to fly with their son Halo to Italy on Saturday. He says the courts shouldn't allow this because Halle isn't mentally healthy enough to care for herself and their child. And he worries about what she might do if she leaves the court jurisdiction. DDG provides examples of alleged conduct he thinks is troubling, claiming that Halle once took his weapon and left the house without telling him where she was going. DDG alleges he ultimately found her outside just holding the weapon. He says she was pregnant.
Yeah, I would have dumped you right then and there. Yeah. You touched my tootie. You touched it. What are you doing? Don't touch that. That's not for kids. No, what are you doing? 2, you stood outside. What are you doing? Why are you sitting outside with a tool in your hand? Are you protecting the block? Like you're a gangster? Like, yeah, any nigga come fly down the block, I'm a pow with the Halo strap. What are you doing? I would have dumped her. Fine as hell, but I would have dumped you. No, we're not doing this. See, fellas, pay attention. Pay attention. Now, mind you, we don't know if the allegations are true. But if they are, pay attention. You might think a girl is fine as hell. You might be the baddest you ever seen in your life. But it's always 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes or people, if she like girls, that don't like her.
This incident went down. He also alleges Halle once tried to terminate the pregnancy behind his back, but she ultimately changed her mind and decided to go through with it. On another occasion, 2 months after Halo was born, DDG claims Halle sent him a series of alarming text messages threatening to off herself and suggesting that their infant son Halo might also be harmed. As you know, Bailey has accused DDG of abusive behavior in the past, including once when she alleged
This is crazy. This makes it seem like Halle got a mental problem. Mind you, people have said, and she has admitted that what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Like postpartum depression. But he said, well, ladies, all right, look, y'all let me know in the comments when and if can it start? Because he said this is some of this was happening while she was pregnant. So can it happen then, or does it have to happen after you have the kid? Y'all let me know, because I don't know, but it's crazy. This is really crazy, bro. Like with all this though, even though it's the internet, that's why again, I don't see why Timothy brought this to the internet. It's news, it's content for most of us, but This is people's personal life, bro. Like that's the thing I don't get about that. This is people's personal life. Personal life. Like, but okay. But her fans for sure not gonna believe this. They finna be on his head. What you making up lies about her. Some people might believe it. Some people might believe it though. I ain't gonna lie, but this is crazy.
Slammed her face into a steering wheel and chipped her tooth. Well, DDG tells a different version of events, claiming he came to pick up Halo for his custodial time with his son. But Halle jumped into his back seat when he did, demanding they came up with a formal co-parenting schedule. DDG alleges she became increasingly agitated and started jumping from the back seat to hit him. And her momentum carried her forward and she smacked her head on the stern wheel. In fact, DDG says he was actually on the receiving end of abuse by Halle, including photos of a large cut on his hand in the docks, which he says Bailey caused. DDG is asking the judge to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy. He also wants sole legal and physical custody of their son, or if he's not granted sole custody,
Only way you gonna get sole custody, you will have to 100% prove all them allegations, like the mental part, and then she will more than likely have to go through a psyche eval, and then if she goes to the psyche eval, and then they can determine like something is a little off, then yeah, you might get that. But if not, no. I don't know, man. This is crazy because like it's like she's a part of Rock Nation and Disney's. The Disney kids, they becoming mental don't be 100% right. Mental don't be 100% right. You being signed to Rock Nation with the allegations that they have right now, boy, I don't know. It's like it seems like they might have tried to use a takedown tactic to take him down, and it didn't work, and it backfired.
he wants all custodial exchanges facilitated by a third party. So DDG is now going for sole custody. Now this is going to get messy, which I knew it was because hey, they both have money for good lawyers, and this is going to be a tough one. Now he filed this 3 days before Halle is supposed to leave for Italy. So could you imagine how she's feeling right now? I mean, she has to leave in 3 days for work. Now she has to deal with this. Not sure if that was intentionally done, but you guys leave your opinions on all this down in the comment section below. But let's
that probably would be irritating, but hey, she did it, or anyway, she did it. She did it, and the TMZ helped it. It happened like right when he was trending for Twitch and for music and the album. Boom, here go all these allegations. So hey, perfect timing, I guess.
move on to this next topic with Ed, Crystal, and Jazz. Now, I recently reported that Ed abruptly ended Crystal's Twitch live, and people went over to Jazz's Twitch stream asking her to go outside and help because Ed just put hands on Crystal. Well, now Ed is speaking out. Underneath my video, he left a comment and stated, snatched her phone because she kept dropping our location and told her we got ish to lose. Stop flagging. He said, I don't need domestic violence on my name. That ish ain't cool. So then he responded to a comment I left because I said there were multiple people streaming there. So if someone wanted to find you, then they could. He says she literally was saying we getting there at 8:30 and we 5 minutes away type ish.
Yeah. I said it in plenty of time, bruh. IRL streaming, you're dropping your current location. We all just said, like, even though most of us been knew that was a dumb move, but when PNB Rock lost his life, everybody said dropping your location is wrong. Let's stop doing it. Let's stop doing this. And the people was following the trend. If you're gonna post about where you went, post when you leave. People was falling to it, and the IRL started trending, and then now all of a sudden you niggas done lost your mind again. You're dropping your current location. Everybody like who be making it seem like they're like where they're going, it's a white wall behind them, like a comment, like white wall is common. They're everywhere. Therefore, you can't 100% know where somebody's at. But once you get to seeing little different things about the wall, you know where that's at because it's only 1 or 2, 3 places that have that around. You're dropping your current location. If he snatched her phone because she was saying them type of things, I probably would have did that. I would end the too. Let's go. We're out of here, bro. You just did way too much. Yeah, let's go. Or if I ain't touching your phone, babe, let's go. Why? Because you just told the whole world or 100,000 people or 30,000 people where we at, where we're going, what time we're finna be there. No, let's go. If you want to stay, no, because I'm not gonna leave my girl behind and then something happened to you and then now I feel dumb. So I would have snatched her lace off. That'll make you run up out of there. Snatch that lace off, you gonna run.
Of course, people know where we're going, but dropping the times from our GPS is wild. So this was Crystal's response to the whole situation because she did speak out again on Twitch.
It's nothing to really clear up. Like, no shade. I was sitting down. I went to go sit at the end of the table because everybody had their cameras out. And honestly, I wasn't trying to be on camera next to my ex. Because y'all know how y'all be. So I moved all the way down to the end of the table. And I just see somebody just coming over there to me. And I'm like, no. Get away from me. Get away from me. But it's like, I didn't mean to say it like that. But I said it like that. But basically what I was trying to say was, bye. Like, we can't talk.
We can't talk. And that's not crazy or bad because, like, she is in a relationship and she is showing respect.
Yeah, I gotta like still at some point it's like I gotta be like okay.
And even though it's like, oh well, he know y'all cool and he's not there, I'm like it don't matter. Like
it don't matter, so I still gotta have the same respect.
That's like, what happened if he was there.
If he was.
Now Flo is also speaking out on the situation because they too got into an incident the same night where he allegedly snatched Karina out the car. Now he's claiming he didn't snatch her out the car and he's showing that they're still together. So what are we talking about right now?
Why you said they be hating on me? What I do? What I do? I ain't see the comments, y'all. What I do? I seen people saying, my BG. I seen people saying something, but I made a video on YouTube. Y'all ain't go watch it, go check it out. Cause you know the internet, they try to make it seem like me and Karina be going through World War III. And everything be cool, and I'm just this and that, but I don't even care no more, man. I really be chilling. If we was all that, why would I be with her right now?
So as you guys know, King did announce that he was attending Kaiser's graduation and he did make it there. Neek posted videos on her Snap, which I'm not going to post here because other people's kids are in the background. But as you can see, King is there. Now, Laina was on live and she was kind of emotional, stating that she was having a bit of separation anxiety and just dealing with a lot of emotions from the earthquake that occurred. Now, she stayed in Thailand with their 2 kids while King traveled back to America to get Kaiser to bring him back. Well, now Daysha from the Taylor Girls is speaking out on the situation and how she feels about Laina going on to TikTok crying.
Anyways, like, I don't even get on this app and be looking like this, but I'm so tired of seeing Laina ass on my timeline, like, for real. Like, for real, for real. Hey, we tired. We sick and tired. We're sick and tired. Like, girl, you can be without that man for a few days. Like, you are literally, you know what I'm saying? You make the stepmamas look bad. Like, you just make us look so goddamn bad because it's never been that deep. This man is going to support his son at his graduation. Pat that man on the back. Make his ass go. Make his ass support his son. Like, it should have never been. Even if you was crying, why did you tell us? Why?
Okay.
Why?
All right. I feel that. Because I was looking at it like, what? Like, there's nothing wrong with missing your significant other, bro. But you didn't have to break it to the internet. You didn't have to do it because you for sure, even though like I want to say you low key was taken away from his good moment and making it about you. So it's like, yeah, you could have kept it to yourself, especially hopping on the internet. And I don't know, bro. It's sometimes I ain't gonna lie, sometimes he do too much, but for the most in a general thing of speaking, missing your significant other ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. That's why we need to have moments where we go missing or we're not around, so we can be missed. So when we come back, it's extra loving, it's extra cuddling, it's extra crushing. The crush might be even longer because you are missed. There's nothing wrong with that. But she for this moment, she probably didn't need to go on the internet. If it would have been like he went to something and it had nothing to do with his son, but he's just gone. Yeah, but he's going to go see his son. You're taking away from this moment on the internet of him going to see his son.
You don't need to know that because you already know we're going to eat you up and swallow you whole. Like, you could have left that part out. You could have just been like, oh, my man went to support his son, and that was it. Like, why? Why? Like, why? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man's already done moved. Y'all done moved across the country. So he's not going to be that close to his daddy. He's not going to be that close to his siblings. He's not going to be that close to y'all. So the least he can do, he's doing what a daddy and a father should do. Take your ass to support your child. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not going to make everything because he's across the country. But at least he got up off his ass and made it to the graduation. Like, good job, King. About time. We've been waiting. But Laina, like, baby, you gotta do better. You gotta do a little bit better, baby. You gotta make this, because you're making us look bad. And all of us ain't like you. All of us is not like you. We not. So everybody to think all the stepmamas don't be treating they stepkids right and not da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm here to tell you, I'm an activist stepmama. Don't play with me. And I just had to come on here real quick because I was just like, oh my God, like, girl, it never gave that. And she very well might have separation anxiety. You may very well been terrified after the little hurricane? No, the little earthquake. But that man need to see his son. His son ain't seen him we don't know how long. Like, and even when y'all was there, I don't think he was really that active either. So the fact that he flew all the way across the country to go back.
But it's like she's trying to make it seem like again, like she was on her video, like if she would have made a video like in front of him, you can't go because I'm sad and I'm this and that. Like, she did that, this would have been needed. But the way how you going in, she didn't do that. She hopped on the internet. Yeah, she probably did need to do that. But again, that is her platform. And that's her feeling. She felt like she's missing her nigga because he's gone and because of the earthquake and because it's their first time from to be separated for this amount of time. Bruh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
To support his son at the graduation. All we can do is clap for King right now. Laina, get that shit together, baby. Hold them two little girls down for them 2, 3, 4 days. However many days he gonna hold them babies down. You know what I'm saying? Let that man do his part. Cry with him on the phone after he go see his son at that walk across that graduation stage. Okay? And please just shut that shit up, please, because we tired of hearing it.
And Laina actually came back with a response.
That's how I'm like, for real.
How you tired, but you waiting for a follow back? How you tired, but you've been trying to be my friend since 2022.
Ooh.
Ain't never accepted your message. You even went as far as texting my daughter's Instagram page. I'm not trying to be your friend. Let's not forget, you're even waiting for a follow back on TikTok. So if you was really tired of me and you was tired of seeing all these people narrate all these lies about me, then you would just unfollow me. Or you wouldn't pick up your phone as soon as you wake up to make a whole video about me. If you was so...
She got you there. She got you there. Because if I'm for sure tired of seeing somebody on my timeline, like you said, I for sure would have unfollowed that right there. She got you there, ma'am. She got you there.
So tired of hearing about me and seeing me. Now, I guess I gotta make this clear, okay? I am not mad that my man is in America, getting his son, supporting his son. I'm very happy for him. I love that for them. I wish you guys would understand that, but it's not meant for y'all to understand, and you guys probably will never understand it, and I will always be the villain in the story. But when I got on live which I shouldn't have, because Laina, why are you getting on live? These people don't give a fuck about you or your emotions. They don't care that you miss your man. They don't care that you had a panic attack. Like, Laina, what are you thinking? What was I thinking? You're right. I shouldn't have got on live. You guys are absolutely right. I am not getting on live no more, and I'm not going to act like I am a human being with emotions that misses her man. Like, God forbid a bitch miss her man on a 14-hour flight to America. God forbid. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You guys are so...
Stop, Laina. You know damn well you ain't not about to stop. you ain't about to stop nothing, man. Stop that little lie right there. Little white lies. Stop that. Stop that. No pun intended. But stop that. You're not about doing that. Again, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with missing your significant other. If you had a panic attack, sorry to hear that. There's nothing wrong with that. The only reason people are saying something is because, one, I guess most of them don't like you already. Most of them don't like you. They already feel like, they feel like, hey, you a white lady keeping this black man away from his black son. Hey, I'm be honest. That's probably what they looking at it as. But and then you are the stepmom, so therefore it's a little scenarios that make people like, I don't like this lady. But that don't mean that you're 100% doing these things. Again, for like even with the moving across the state thing, yes, you might agree with it, but King came up with it. She might agree with it, but he came up with it. So who you gonna hold accountable? Hold that nigga accountable, because boy, you could have went somewhere else. You could have went to Texas for that. You could have went to Canada for that. Like, probably. I'm just saying. I don't know, but okay.
strict. You guys are really strict on this app. I don't know what I can say, what I can do, how I can feel. I'm a little confused here. Oh, I just want to say this too. She said that I was making the stepmoms look bad. Stop comparing me. That is the problem. We compare, there's comparison. You're comparing me to you. You're comparing yourself to me. There is no comparison. Stop comparing. Worry about your life. I worry about my life. I apologize for getting on live. I shouldn't have got on live and acted like I was a woman that was getting on her period and missed her man. God forbid. I am sorry. But let's not act like you so tired of hearing.
I'm gonna end right there. As a nigga, I would have loved that. Let my girl call me, babe. I miss you so much. You gone. When you come back, I want to give you the best naked of your life because I miss you so much. Okay, babe. I see you when I get back. What? I'm gonna love that. What are you talking?